pastor tries to meet a young boy, instead runs into a sting operation.
So, brother, why are you here trying to meet my brother?
Actually, I was hoping and praying that it was somebody older.
You really?
Yeah.
So, but I saw you send him a message on Thanksgiving talking about you want to come eat him up.
Well, that's because that's what he was saying he was into.
Well, he said he was going to eat that day.
But let's talk about it here at Pulpit and Crime. Cue my theme music. Welcome to Pulpit and Crime, where we talk about crimes to, from, and against religious circles. I'm your host, Chris, and today we're going to be talking about a pastor trying to meet up with a young one. Let's just say that. Look, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the news clipping, then go into some interaction with that pastor. Look, this one's going to make you upset. Let's watch this together.
Well, I can tell you that people here in Torrance, people who know the pastor, they are shocked and quite frankly struggling to believe the criminal charge against him.
My soul cries out, hallelujah! I thank God for saving me.
Wait a second. Is that I think Kanye West has this clip in a song. Can somebody verify that for me? I think Keep Your Spirit Alive, Kanye West song. Somebody know that? Y'all check that reference for me. Like when he said it this time, I'm like, that sounds familiar. But all right. Whoa, let's keep playing this.
A self-proclaimed man of God goes from the pulpit to a public walk of shame, to a courtroom to face serious allegations involving a minor.
Sir, is your true and correct name James David Stockton III? Yes.
54-year-old James Stockton, a senior pastor at the South Bay Church of God, is facing a felony charge of arranging a meeting with a minor for lewd purposes. He pled not guilty.
There is no actual victim.
These are the ones that we trust.
Now, we're going to play a video from this gentleman here in a second, but hey, look, these prayer catchers are doing God's work, in my opinion. They go out, catch these people who want to do these sick things with these children, and yes, they use a decoy. They are usually the decoy going back and forth, but the person on the other end does believe they're speaking to an actual child. And so, call it a sting, call it entrapment, call it whatever you want, but these people are going there to meet a victim to do sexual behavior. Look, I'm trying to be careful because I know how YouTube works, but we're going to play a video from him later, but we're going to finish this news link here. Let's keep playing it.
And we should be able to trust them with our kids.
Antoine is the founder of an online citizen group called Codfished. Members chat with adults who believe they're talking with a minor for the purpose of a sexual encounter.
So he very well knew that he was talking to somebody underage.
These are the text exchanges allegedly between Pastor Stockton and the person pretending to be a 16-year-old boy. In this one, Stockton appears to send a selfie asking what time you get out of school today. Here, Stockton allegedly texted, "I promise to be gentle and make sure you are enjoying it."
The nasty part that no pastor should even be talking about, but he got to saying that he wanted to the boys.
Now, we're going to get into what the boys bleep means here in a second, but let's keep playing.
On the day Stockton met up with the decoy who said he was 16, the pastor had this to say.
Actually, I was hoping and praying that it was somebody older.
Senior pastor of South Bay Church of God here in the beautiful city of Torrance, California.
At South Bay Church of God in Torrance, no one would go on camera.
We don't know anything. Other than what we see on the video, nothing. We don't know. It was a shock to us as everybody else.
Stockton is also affiliated with a church in Florida, and at one point he ran for Congress. Tonight he is out on his own recognizance, and he will be back in court, scheduled for December 12th. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, look, they shouldn't even get no bond, man.
He said, lock them up.
Oh, man.
Lock them up.
Lock them up. Throw the book, throw away the key, all that.
For that December 12th court date, I trust that he will not have his job as a pastor at that church.
Yeah.
Who knows, right? When we went to the church to try to get some sort of a statement or response, they wouldn't talk about it, but they did express that they were shocked. And obviously, you know, they took down their website when this first broke over the weekend because he was arrested over the weekend. And people started commenting on the website, also on social media. And when you click on the church's website, it's no longer there. So it was taken down.
Gina, I know you've done a couple stories just like this one. When the attorney for him says something like, well, there was no actual sex with the teen, there is no victim, what does that mean as far as how the DA might prosecute the pastor?
Well, as the defense attorney mentioned, there is no victim because there is no victim. The person he was communicating with was a decoy pretending to be a minor. But that in itself is illegal. You cannot communicate with someone that you're thinking is a minor for sex. And when you look at all of the text exchanges, in those texts that didn't make our story, there were some exchanges where the decoy clearly states, I'm 16, I'm in high school, and he didn't have a problem with that.
Does the pastor have a history, a rap sheet, if you will?
No, in fact, the reason he's out on his own recognizance is because he doesn't have a record, a criminal record.
All right, Gina, thank you.
I would be interested to see if there are potential more victims. It's very possible, given some of the things we're going to hear a little later with some of this exchange with the what do you call himself? The caught fish, right? We're going to see some of that. But also, yeah, it's no defense to yourself that, oh, the person you were talking to is not actually underage. You believe they are. And so you are believing you're talking to a minor. And so, yeah, let's play some of that clip here of the encounter with caught fish and the pastor right here.
How you doing? I'm doing all right, Alex. I'm all right, brother. That's good. So, you can see that I'm not 16, right? So, can we have an easy conversation about this, bro? Yeah. And I'm gonna record because I'm in your car, right? And I don't know if you got weapons in here. No, I don't. So, brother, why are you here trying to be my brother?
Actually, I was hoping and praying that it was somebody older.
Really?
Yeah, please.
I mean,
from a pastor standpoint, I mean, it's wrong either way you look at it. Let's say he wanted an older man because he clearly is into men, okay? It's still wrong, right? I mean, and you know what you're doing is wrong, right? All right, let's keep listening.
Because I was looking at his phone, dude, and a lot of the messages didn't seem like you were really trying to hope that he was older.
Yeah, I was really definitely trying to hope that he was older.
No, okay, so let me ask you a little bit about him. Do he have himself older on the app or something?
Yeah, actually he does.
Okay, so the picture that he sent you, did he look?
That he only sent me one picture.
I don't want no money or nothing either. I'm not going to hit you or do nothing either. So you said he didn't send you no pictures?
The picture he sent me was he was sitting at a bus stop and he had a hoodie and stuff on like you. That's why when I saw you, I was like, I thought it was you.
Yeah, I took his sweater, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw him getting ready to leave.
Right.
And then I'm like, we didn't say we was going to work today. Like, you just up and jumping up, getting in the shower and shit. Like, what's happening? So, but I saw you send him a message on Thanksgiving talking about you want to come eat him up.
Well, that's because that's what he was saying he was into.
Well, he said he was going to eat that day because it was Thanksgiving.
You confused. You know what he talking
You
about.
want to I can get his phone out of my back.
No, I have no problem. I believe what you said. I mean,
hold on, man.
Boy, if you don't get...
He gonna do what to his what?
So that's what I'm saying. But I thought he was older.
I mean, because based off the app, right?
Right.
But he told you something different.
But I thought, again, I wasn't thinking that nobody on no app like that. You know, that's because again, we all say we're different ages and things like that,
right.
Stuff like that.
Hey, sir, we all say, I ain't never told someone I was 16, even though I'm in my 30s, right? Look, if someone tells you, if you're on these dating apps, I'm not a big fan of that, but whatever. You go on these dating apps and someone tells you they're underage, believe them. Even if they're lying, believe them. My goodness.
Hey, well, you didn't say you were a different age.
No, actually, on my thing, it says I'm 55.
But, I mean, well, you really 54 or something. Well, that's 1 year old.
But, I mean, I've been on the app for a few years, though.
Oh, okay. So, is this the first time you ever met somebody?
No.
So you have met other people before?
Yeah, adults, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't think you like no real like no.
Oh, that's not me at all. That's why I'm saying, because a lot of people say they're 99, they'll say they're 66.
Well, ain't nobody 99 gonna be on that app.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So that's why nobody ever believed it was something like crazy like that.
Oh shit, we get out of here, bro.
Okay, so now we got the cop showed up, and you already know what time it is, man.
He said, lock him up.
Oh, man.
Lock him up.
Lock him up. We're going to play the interaction between the cop and him. By the way, the full link to this guy's video is in the description, but let's keep going.
Then why did you ask him what time he got out of school?
Because I thought he was playing around. So I said, okay, I'm down to school. If you read further, like, where you at? Like, I'm at school. I'm like, yeah, right. Because again, if you're at school, how are you texting me? And I live here now. I just haven't had a chance to have my
So you're obviously talking once to have sex.
Yeah. And then if you notice, a couple times.
Now, the pastor isn't denying that he's trying to meet someone to engage in sexual activity. What he's denying is he didn't believe the minor was actually of his age. This is not a good defense, not a good argument.
Like, I don't believe you're real. I'm like, okay, with this, you tell me. Because he asked me, talking about me, like, okay.
Somebody said, damn, they called Uncle Phil.
Well, why, of course, sir, yes.
I thought Uncle Phil was dead.
Leave him alone, man.
Uncle Phil. One day when Anthony told him he was about to shower, he said, let me help you with your shower. And then on Thanksgiving, he hit him up, asked him what he was doing. He said, getting ready to eat.
I wanted that little bit of turkey stuffing, huh?
He wanted Anthony stuffing. He wanted to mess with his chili ring, bro.
And you're gonna mess up my chili dog. I'm gonna eat it.
So Uncle Phil messed him up.
You asked, can I ask you how old you are? Mm-hmm. And so he said, yeah, I'm guessing you're going to be tripping on my age. So he's already kind of set me up like, hey, like, I'm going to be something you're probably not going to like. But see, that's the thing. Hold on. Not if you're not going to be tripping on mine. And he says, I'm 16 though. And he said, really? Okay. So do you want to know my age? How old are you willing to go? And then you tell him you're 54. And he told you that age doesn't matter to him. I just care if the person is nice and keeps stuff secret. That is definitely me. So you have someone that's told you that. Hold on. You have someone that told you that. You've told them that you're 54. Okay? Nowhere in these messages do you say, I don't think you're right. He tells you that he wants someone that's going to keep it secret. If you have a person who's underage juvenile that you don't know, that says you want to keep something secret, and you have an adult that says, yeah, I'll keep a secret with you, and then you start going into sex talk, at what point are you guys talking about meeting up with a consenting adult? These text messages do not show anything about you meeting up with children.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand what the app said. I understand.
And here's a learning experience. If you have kids, be involved in your kids' text messages, because you never know who they're talking to. And if you're an adult and you're on this dating app or whatever social media and someone says they're underage, immediately block them. Don't even go back to say, oh, I thought, just block them. There's no need to have a conversation with a child. My goodness.
What the profile said. How much verification does it take to get a profile on Jack? None. It doesn't take anything. So you put any age you want to them, right? So now you have someone who you're talking to face to face, well, text message, on a personal level, and they're saying, hey, I lied about the age on here. I'm actually, why didn't you end the conversation right there? Okay. If you didn't believe him, okay, even if you didn't believe him, he's still saying, is it legal or illegal to have sex with a 16-year-old girl? Is he the only person on earth? Why didn't you go find someone else? There were others. There were others?
Yeah.
Okay. But why aren't you being to them here? Why are you being?
Hey, he need to be investigated for more people. Take his phone, check everything, man.
That's why I was trying to see if we would get it at the park. That's the thing. You know, even and if you see, you know, there's several times when he would come to his house and stuff like that. And I'm like, and you see, I don't believe you. He actually said, I want to meet you at the park. I want to meet you to see if you're
I'm not
real.
that curious.
I was trying to figure out if he was real. I never went to his house. I never.
I got you. Well, you guys agreed to meet at the park, right?
Again, in a public place, but I was trying to make sure it was real.
Right, but you agreed to meet at a public place with a person who you just got done talking about getting oral, having that ass out.
What?
And they tell you you're sleeping. Like, I'm not quite understanding the logic that you got here going, saying that you're meeting someone logically. Can you do me a favor and block this? I want to show you one more message.
And by the way, if you watch the full video, they get into the messages. Again, we're not going to play that here. Some of them are graphic, but you watch the full video that found in the description, and you'll get to see this man was talking nasty.
And then you asked if he'd ever been with someone older, and he said 2. And then you go straight into what are you into?
Right, because again, I'm trying to figure out if he's real.
Those aren't questions you ask if you're trying to figure out someone's age. If I was even to buy what you're talking about, there's much more simpler questions. What year you were born, right? I mean, what do you like to do, right? My goodness.
You didn't ask him if he was into like sports. What are you into? His response is, I'm low key still learning. What's your response to that? That sounds nice. Ever had that ass ate out? You're talking to us here.
Again, I wasn't sure.
You have.
And we're just flirting, and I was like wanting to meet that.
He's told you twice in these text messages that and then down here, when you talk about being with older guys, that's wrong. That message. So long you're not tripping on me being you're good. I've been with only 3 guys total. Were they all older? So he's told you twice he's there. At what point would you not believe that he's... What's his motivation for lying to you about being...
People lie on themselves all the time. And like I'm saying, and now, you know, I know I'm wrong because again, he's not 16, but I had no idea. And even when he came down, I said,
not 16.
Whoever the guy is, I don't even now know who he is because even when the gentleman walked up to me, that was the first thing he said to me. He said, "You see, I'm not 16." I said, "I didn't think you were in this car on camera." I said, "I didn't think you were 16 in the first place." And then that's when he told me that that's my brother.
How do you know he's not?
I don't know. That's why we went to meet him in public to see if he was actually not. And when I saw this man walking down, I think with a gray beard and everything, I'm thinking it's him. Because people use they'll use fake photos sometimes, especially of their face and things of that nature. I didn't know.
Is it illegal to have sex with someone who shows you a fake picture?
No.
Okay. Is it illegal to have sex with?
Yes.
Okay. So why are you focusing on the things that are not illegal instead of focusing on the thing that is illegal that you didn't even take into consideration? There's nothing in here about you saying, "Hey, that's too young. We can't have a conversation. We can't have any sort of contact like that." That's not what these text messages are.
And I'm agreeing with you. That's why I wanted to be in the public because again, I didn't think he was the age. And I even said, there's a lot of kids. My last, I said, there's a lot of kids out there. Yeah, and I understand, but this again, not understanding where I've never been to this park. Never.
You ever been to a park?
Yeah.
But usually kids in the park, right?
Sometimes, but you know.
I mean, definitely go watch the full video in the description there. What do you guys think? He was actually arrested that day, and he's charged. We will see if there will be a conviction. You know, it's going to take like a year. I mean, it's California, so who knows? But I think the cop did a great job investigating and interrogating, asking questions. And hey, he was arrested that day. So at least for a day or two, he was off the streets. And we pray for justice to be done in this case. Thanks for watching today's video of Pulpit and Crime. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like button. Go ahead and subscribe, and let's talk about it in the comment section. Peace.